Steve, here's the engine and parts. So I said I'd send you a video. You can see that it's probably in a bad way. There's a broken bolt there. You can see by the condition of the interior that it's never had anything other than water in it, which it obviously shouldn't have. It's meant to have a rust retardant. Here you're looking at the bottom half of the crankcase. Bearings are pretty stuffed, obviously. You know, there's not much good to be said about those. Someone's run it pretty hard. No major problems there. Obviously broken bolts out of the head. Most of the other components are about as worn as you'd expect. The real giveaway is the fact that the timing chain is considerably worn. You can see how it's bending. There's some standards, and I measure these regularly, and that one indicates that it's well past its sell by date. If we go to the crankshaft, it's not too bad. Shells would fix it. Doesn't need grinding. I wouldn't say it's a big deal, but the head's got a few problems. All the pistons are flogged out, both sides. See the wear on them here, so they can't be used again. It's gone on the centres there. That's quite a bad one, and you can see in the bores where they've gone. See that shiny bit in the middle? That's where that piston's been flopping around. So it certainly needs oversizing or rebores. And as far as the head goes, well, it's a bit of a mess. As you can see, it's been burning oil for a long time, a lot of oil. That's a seized valve, and that one's a sieve, so both those exhaust valves are seized. The rest are sort of moving, but they're a bit flogged out. It's had a blown head gasket up here. So it's actually been a sick old motor, and no one's done anything about it, and just made it worse. If they'd stopped playing with it when it got sick and did what you normally do, then I suspect. So there she is, in bits. Done a few of these, so I know what I'm meant to be looking for. Nothing really wrong with the gearbox. The gearbox looks fine, clutch seems to be fine, no real problems, but they're pretty hardy. As you know, that water pump is buggered. Sorry, the oil pump, but it's the water pump that caused it. The water pump is seized, and the oil pump drives that spigot from here. They drive, and the fact that that's seized would have snapped that off, and that's probably what all the cause of this is about. Head gasket obviously indicates where it was blown. Everything else is in reasonable condition, but they're non-moving parts, so not really a problem. So mate, there's the engine, and it's no good to man or beast, so let's talk and see what you want to do about it.